Yay!
Yeah.
It's a day of celebration. We're celebrating because we're celebrating our 100th video on our channel. Yay, 100 videos. And we're
Yes.
celebrating Mahesh's birthday. Yay, Mahesh's birthday. And we're
Yeah.
also celebrating the 10th anniversary, 10 years of true blessings. So, yay! Okay, yeah. So, in honour of all this, we've got our number one for our various celebrations, our cake for our
Yes.
celebrations. And I'm going to get Mahesh to blow the candle out and to cut the cake.
Thanks, Sean.
Okay, cut the cake. And ready, yay! That's enough. We'll just leave him. We'll leave him there for the moment. We'll eat that later. There's bits of cake going everywhere. We'll have to clean that up. So help celebrate with us. Share and enjoy. Remember to click that join or follow or subscribe button and share the channel.
Yes.
Help the channel grow.
Yes.
So today we're going to talk about consistency, and 100 videos is very consistent, isn't it?
Yeah.
Doing this every couple of weeks or
Yeah.
every week.
Yeah.
So some of the topics we've covered on a variety. What was our first topic? What was our very first one?
I think the first one was on an intention. Because when we have a pure intention that we started with 2022 success and beyond, that intention to trust our passion, intention to trust our strength, and intention to trust our creativity, innovation, and whatever good things which we can do for others and serve community, through STEAM executive life success programs.
So talk to me a little bit about consistency.
Yeah, Sean, consistency is something which, like with consistency, something is always changing, something is igniting, something is illuminating, because consistency is not about like a remaining same, or consistency does not means that remaining stuck. Consistency means like whatever you add, a millimeter by millimeter, a little step with another little step, little more efforts, one extra mile, even though you can't see the light clearly. So
consistency of activity, consistency of effort.
Efforts, yeah. So basically, it's everything. If you do consistently, like with an intention, by trusting your passion, your strengths, your creativity, it's a commitment towards your desired goal. You are just saying that I'm not going to give up. So it brings the recrafted vision and recrafted focus.
Oh, well, give us a few examples. What do you mean? What sort of things consistency?
Yeah, I think like a very simple example is not like a so relevant for everyone, but still like everyone is wanted to become rich and wealthy. Like a money is something everyone is having a desire. So even if you put a small amount of money aside, it's a kind of saving. Then it's a consistent saving habit that builds a saving for the rainy day.
So what you're saying really, it's not so much about everyone wants a lot of money. It's what people have a goal. They want to be able to buy something, whatever that is.
Yeah.
And you don't have the resource, you don't have the money to buy that something, right? So you can either sit there and say, I wish I had
X,
Y, Z.
Yeah.
Or you can put, because you don't have, let's say it's $100.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, I wish I had that thing.
Yeah.
I don't have the money.
Yeah.
But if you put $1 aside every day, then after 100 days you've got $100 and you can buy that thing. So it's the consistency of having that end goal and knowing that to reach that end goal I need to do this much each day, and then I reach the end goal.
I think the most appropriate example, which is it is a universal truth. It's not a concept. Is our True Blessings book. It's a 10th anniversary.
Yeah.
When I wrote that book 10 years ago, I just had a intention to serve the community, but consistently it grew.
But
Yeah.
I tell you an interesting thing too. You said you wrote the book 10 years ago. You didn't write the book 10 years ago. You released the book 10 years ago.
Yeah.
You wrote the book over a period of probably 10 years.
Yeah.
You know, just day by day,
Yeah.
adding and eventually there's a book which you then release.
Yes.
And then around that
Yeah.
is build a community.
Yeah.
And then over time that community grows.
Yeah.
What's the community now on Facebook?
It's called True Blessings India.
How many?
I think almost more than 1,500 members, but over 200 authors, writers, film directors, creative geniuses, poets. There are 200 creative people are contributing the post every single day. And Jasu Patel.
So if you said you wanted to,
Yeah.
I really wish I had an organisation of 200 creative people and
Yeah.
and 1,500 that could generate this material every day.
Yeah.
How am I going to? I don't have it. It's terrible, But
Yeah.
through consistency,
Yeah,
you have that in the end.
Yeah, it's built slowly. It built, and that community started 2 years ago, 25th October 2020, during the COVID lockdown. It started. And,
Another birthday. Yay!
So
Another celebration.
So realize that many changes come slowly, because many success gurus always advocate that take the massive action to see massive results. But that strategy is difficult to apply and maintain. What we consider is that millimeter by millimeter, but consider in 100 days, 100 millimeter. It's a measurable thing. So don't underestimate the power of consistency, the way we have built up. And consistency also encourages you to be having a more faith, and that more faith leads to the achievement. This is a very popular quote of Helen Keller, that optimism is faith that leads to achievement. Okay, Helen Keller says. Yeah.
One of the other things that you were talking about, having the big, how to achieve the big thing.
Yeah.
We were talking about this a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
The first guy who ran the marathon,
Yeah.
the original Greek guy who had to go and take the message back and dropped dead at the end of the thing because not used to it, but he ran the thing and delivered the message. Now people can run the marathon, they don't drop dead because they do the training, they do that routine, regular, consistent training to build their bodies up. They don't run a marathon every day necessarily, or certainly not at the pace that they do when they run a competition, but they built their stamina up over time and by consistently training so that they can then do that big effort.
Yeah.
And you were talking about music practice.
Yeah.
So your example was what?
Yeah, but my example is that suppose every night, rather than 1 hour you are just spending on browsing internet, if you have a 1 hour piano practice, even though if you start as a novice, just learning the piano, but just imagine in 5 to 10 years, how many hours you are putting on a piano practice. Okay, but
how good you're going to get.
Yeah, but it is easy to jump on a internet and social media and browse all the things, which anyway does not make any of your dreams true. Okay, our videos are all inspirational videos for your life goals. Okay, we are not talking about anything other than the self empowerment and well being, and especially post pandemic now, the situation is that you can definitely achieve something consistently.
I'm going to go back to that piano practice one.
Yeah.
So, what I said was, there's a difference between if you practice an hour every day,
Yeah.
or try to practice 7 hours on a Sunday.
Yeah.
If you practice an hour every day, you'll get a bigger improvement, because if you try to do 7 hours on a Sunday, you get fatigued physically and mentally. You get fatigued.
Yeah.
You won't have that consistency. You won't have that improvement level by trying to do it all in one hit.
Yeah.
And then 7 hours is a lot. Like, if you're a concert pianist, you got to sort of maybe do 7 hours practice a day coming into your concert season, because you got to really get up to speed. But that's a big commitment. And if you have in your mind, I'm going to do 7 hours on a Sunday, you pretty soon won't do it.
Yeah.
Because it's too hard. Whereas an hour a day is manageable, it's doable.
Yeah, it makes sense, and that comes to the behavior, and the behavior only is responsible for determining your outcome, your desired goal. You wanted something much bigger, but you don't want to commit consistent contribution, consistent sacrifice, consistent efforts for your own desired goal. You are just having a dream, but you are not doing anything for that.
So we've been talking about consistency in terms of persistence and that sort of thing, the daily effort. I want to also cross over and start to talk about the other aspects of consistency. So consistency isn't just about being regular with what we do. It's also about focusing.
Yeah.
It's about having consistent behaviours, known behaviours. So you're not erratic.
Yeah.
So if people come to you and ask you about something, they know you're consistent, right? This is how you'll react, or this is how we do things in an organisation, right? So these are the behaviours we accept in the organisation, these are the behaviours we don't accept in the organisation, and that's consistently held throughout the organisation. And so everybody knows. It's not like there's one rule for that guy, one rule for that guy, or on a Tuesday we do this, but on a Wednesday it's a different thing.
Yeah.
It's consistency of behaviour.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's another aspect of consistency. Do you have any thoughts on consistency of behaviour?
I think one of our previous video which we did was curiosity to commitment. So commitment was also a kind of a consistent, like a efforts to commit, and basically whatever your situation is there, but everybody is thinking about amazing life, like a wealthy lifestyle. I'm just saying, so you can make that success.
Or have you got any comment to make about the types of behaviours?
Yeah. So I think the types of behaviors are like a behavior in thinking, behavior in expressing yourself, behavior in doing. You must be self-aware that whatever behavior you have, or whatever thought patterns you have, whatever mindset you have, is it helping you to reach closer to your dream goals, or it is taking you farther from your dream goals?
So
you ask yourself.
So is your behaviour
Yeah.
helping or harming?
Harming,
Is it positive or negative?
Negative, yeah.
So obviously you want to
Yeah.
remove the harmful behaviours, you want to
Yeah.
remove the negative behaviours.
Yeah.
You want to do more of
Yeah.
the positive behaviours
Yeah.
and of the helping behaviours.
Yeah. So that is like are you ready to embrace infinite possibilities? Because that when you connect with your intuition, 99.9% it will be true reflections. If you ask any like on a hot seat shop who wants to be a millionaire, many times on a difficult question, when the participating candidate doesn't know the answer, they rely on their intuition, and most of the times it's true. If they are well connected with intuition, not with the logical thinking. So I'm just saying.
Well, they know, but they don't know that they know sometimes.
Yeah. But
some answers are obvious.
Yeah, but you can lead your life to be a successful financially, socially, spiritually, and physically. And
wow. Okay, so you're talking about predicting. Oh, yeah. So the outcomes is what we're getting onto.
Yeah.
And so I want to just perhaps a couple of minutes on consistency of outcomes. So again, like we said, the behaviours, if you're consistent in your behaviour, consistent in what rules we follow in the organisation and what we expect in the organisation, the outcomes is the same. So if you have consistency of your outcomes, where when you're doing whatever the thing is, you do this, and this is the outcome. It's a quality aspect.
Yes.
So consistency of outcome is a quality. So people come to expect that quality. So if every time that you do something, you get this known outcome, then people know to expect that quality from you. Whereas again, if you're inconsistent, if sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's really bad, people become frustrated. Say, well, why didn't you did that for them, you didn't do that for me, or you did it this time, but the last time you didn't. You see that a lot with footballers in particular, right? They'll have a great game, and wow, fantastic, they're a star, and then the next 10 games they're rubbish, and then they have another great game, It's that inconsistency that people don't like, whereas if they are consistent in their outcomes, people can rely on that, then that's really quite important and key.
And remember, STEAM executive programs are mainly they are the self-empowerment programs for communities and individuals, and that is how you can stay in a well-shaped, well-rounded, well-being, and main thing is that with a consistent behavior of your own, like a desire, goals or an achievement.
All right,
the world will follow you.
Well, we're going to become a bit more rounded ourselves now because we're going to eat the cake. So celebrate our 100th video. Hello, 100th video. Mahesh's birthday, yay! And the 10th anniversary of True Blessings and the 2nd anniversary of the True Blessings India.
True Blessings India Facebook community group. It is being led and managed by Jasu Patel. He's a well-known poet. So you just help yourself and please share all these videos, inspiration doses with your loved ones, friends, and whoever in your contact network.
And remember to follow the channel and click the bell so you get notified of new videos, and share and enjoy.
And please subscribe our channel.
And subscribe.
Please subscribe. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Celebrate. Yay!